What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Matt Gifted Hands back to you with another haircut tutorial, and this is going to be an amazing transformation. It's not going to be a short cut ball fade transformation, but this is a haircut that whenever a kid comes into the barbershop and wants to keep the hair pretty long up top but a nice detailed haircut underneath on the sides with a nice taper, I think that this is going to be the haircut that a lot of these kids nowadays go for. They like the long messy look up top, but then they like to make sure that the hair is not over their ears, right? So along with the beat, we're just going to make sure that this is a positive upbeat video, and this is all in real time. It's not sped up. But yeah guys, so what I went ahead and did was I went ahead and pinned the hair up top out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and start doing box graduation all the way around. And I want to kind of keep it kind of low because I don't want to cut the length too short going into the top. So this is pretty much going to give you a foundation on where you need to cut it at, right? So I'm just going all the way around and just probably about an inch from the ear to where that line needs to be. Again, this will dictate where the fade is going to go and how high you need to bring the guards into that longer hair. So pretty much whenever you do this, you're going to drop the hair on top and you're going to basically match it up to this line after you do this process. So right here, we're going to split the top in threes, and one side is going to comb to the one side, and then the other side is going to comb down to the other side, and then in the middle you just connect the hair and use whatever you cut on the sides as your guideline. But I think that this haircut looked great on him on the end result, and the parents were very happy after the haircut was done, and he was actually happy for the haircut as well. So right here up top in the middle, I'm just going to do some point cutting to add some texture to it. We don't want to just, you know, blunt cut it, so I'm just point cutting and adding some texture without removing too much of the length. And you can tell he's just paying attention to what I'm cutting. He wants to make sure that I'm not cutting too much off. But he said he wanted his hair, you know, right around past his eyes, like going towards his nose. But I just let him know, like, if you get down to that long, then it's going to be hard to maintain, you know, depending on the look that he wanted. So he showed me a picture of what he wanted, and I went off of that. So, and like I said, he was happy with the end result. And I think that this is just like the money shot. This is what brings everything together. You can see that hair just cutting off of his ears. You see how far past down his ears his hair was. It was overgrown. It's been months since he's gotten a haircut last. So this was a much needed trim and much needed haircut. And again, being that we did not want to cut too high into the top, this is a number 4 guard, and basically that's gonna almost blend to what we cut with the scissors. But after this, you're gonna do the 4 all the way around, making sure that it's proportionate all the way around, feeding that hair into that guard with the comb, not creating too much of a harsh line. But once you do this all the way around, you'll go ahead and start doing horizontal guidelines to basically blend that into the hair on the sides, into the number 4, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I just think that this is just satisfying to see that hair get off of his ear, get off of his neck, and now you can see a nice neckline. Once we do that taper, it's just gonna make the haircut look phenomenal. And I just want to say thank you to his parents for allowing me to record this video, and he's gonna look back and see this, and he's gonna be happy about it. I think kids see themselves on YouTube and they get excited, and they get to show their friends and show it off, and especially when it gets a lot of views, right? So I'm praying and hoping that this video is gonna reach thousands and thousands and thousands of kids and parents. That way they can show this to their barber and, you know, get somewhat similar to this haircut, because I think that this is a nice haircut for a kid, especially with long hair, and it's maintainable. It's not something that you know, is too drastic, not too long, it's not too short. See right here, I just parted that hair And again, we want to keep the top pretty long, so I'm just taking the sides and doing horizontal partings and making sure that connects to the shorter hair on the side. You see how it's long right there? Boom, just trim that right there. And once you comb it back or comb it down, you're going to see that it's going to blend right in. And then you could just touch it up with some thinning shears as we do towards the end of this video. But I just wanted to make sure that this was in real time, that way it's not sped up. Even though the beat is more up tempo, I think that once you're locked in watching this video along with the beat, you can see what I'm doing, and with me explaining what I'm doing, it helps out. So basically what I'm doing is I'm doing a ball taper on the back. Started my first guideline with a trimmer. Now I'm taking my lever all the way open to create the next panel, and then after that you're going to jump into your 1 guard, your 2 guard, and being that this is number 4 on the side, your highest guard you're going to use is the number 3. Alright, so now that we have done the taper in the back and also the sides, you can see that this haircut is just coming together. The gradients used there, light, medium to dark, and there's a little bit of weight right there as you can tell on the side taper, but don't worry, we're going to come back with the thinning shears and blend that right in. And I think from a front profile, it looks like it's going to be a ball fade on the sides. However, when you look at it on the sides, it's just a taper, but it still looks like a nice fade from the front profile. And again, this, you know, this client of mine, he wanted to keep his hair pretty long, so you have to not only give your professional opinion but also listen to the client. You know, he wanted his hair to be a lot longer up top. So, and right here, this is just, you know, I'm making sure I'm taking my thinning shears and blending the sides into the top. And when you're doing the thinning shears, you want to travel with the comb and don't cut in the middle of the hair, but you want to cut the tips of the hair, if that makes any sense. And that's pretty much going to blend right into the top. And just to give you an update, guys, I actually feel a lot better today. Today is February 3rd, and I'm just seeing better days. I'm getting some treatment from some doctors. I'll give y'all a full update later on, but I am doing much better. My spirits are high, and I'm just believing that God is going to heal me, along with him putting the right doctors, you know, in my pathway to get me back to normal and get me back right. So I just want to say thank you for all the support, all the prayers, words of encouragement. It means so much to me, and that's why I decided to share my struggles, what I got going on, with you guys. I also started a GoFundMe account. If you want to check that out, in the description below, I'll leave a link to that. It's just to help out with things going on. You know, times are rough, but you know, we're gonna get up out of this. And tough times don't last forever, but tough people do, and I'm believing that. So again, thank you for all the support. But this is pretty much the finished product. I'm just styling this hair for him. And I think this just came out dope. Like a nice textured fringe up top, long hair up top, a taper on the sides, taper on the back, and kept it as a 4 on the sides. And I think this is just an amazing look on him. If you're watching this, man, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope y'all learned something from this video. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, and as always, Team Gifted, stay gifted.